The people could make flying cars that traveled far with a suitable wind. Wow. So this is clearly people from some other place that were able to do this and able to materialize in front of them. It's dazzling. In Tarng's day, 1700 BC, Jigung people flew flying a car on a westerly road that reached Yuzhou. So the translation isn't that great. But so again, amazing that they were actually contacted by these beings in some type of flying craft back around 1700 BC. Tarng dismantled their car so it could not be demonstrated to the people. Interesting. So they had operational security. They didn't want the people of the time studying their flying craft. But clearly this is fully in concert with extraterrestrial visitations, right? Later, an east wind came on, which he had them fly the car back to their own country, west of our gateway. So maybe they did have a base on Earth. Maybe they were temporarily located there. Maybe that's just what they said. But 5,000 kilometers west. So could it be a remnant of an Atlantean civilization? We don't know. But again, very, very interesting that these people, and let's again get back to what their name was. They were called Jigung land. The people could make flying cars traveling with suitable wind. In Tarng's day, the Jigung people flew a car on a westerly path to reach Yuzhou, which is apparently where this was. And then he dismantled their car so people could not see it. So these are the Jigung people. And they then flew back to their own country. So that is clearly, very obviously, some type of UFO contact in BC China. Really, really amazing. Okay, here's another one. The Japanese island of Johtuo has this relief that was carved inside a cave. And man, I mean, that is just a straight ahead win. This is copied over in line art. But clearly you're seeing, again, people in flying discs, and they've got flutes that they're playing, apparently. Maybe that has to do with the sound of the disc. We don't really know. It's pretty freaking awesome, though. This is an artistic reproduction of a relief found in a labyrinth on the Japanese island of Johtuo in the Tuangting Lake. An expedition took place there in 1957, 2 years before there was an earthquake in that region. Okay. So maybe I don't know if maybe the earthquake made the cave so that you couldn't get in there, but there was a labyrinth inside the island, and they found this artistic reproduction inside. The expedition was led by Professor Xi Penlei. They found various reliefs, so it wasn't just one, showing humans in strange clothes which looked like astronaut suits, including the fact that it had hose-like objects attached to their clothes. They also found a painting that apparently resembled the solar system. The third and fourth circle planets were connected with a line. Also, there were 10 planets, excluding the sun as a planet. Very interesting, very interesting. Humans in strange clothes, astronaut suits, and of course, you have this, which again is clearly a depiction of flying saucer activity. So do you not love this? I mean, this is just like such a big payoff for us as UFO enthusiasts when we get data that's this good. Yeah, it is something exactly like you'd see on Ancient Aliens. And, right. So I'm not sure why that comment was actually moderated. But anyway, it happened. Anyway, sometimes that occurs. But yeah, the Yatagarasu, three-legged crow. Right, there's different... I don't know. Anyway, sorry about that one, but anyway, Vakapala, we love you anyway. Just that one, I'm not sure why you moderated, but it's okay. Everybody's forgiven. It's all good. And it was just it's just procedural in the course of what we do. Sometimes these things happen. So yeah, that one really, really strikes my fancy. I love it. Gives me Fifth Element vibes, somebody says. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So here's another one, which we don't really have a lot of detail on this one, but it was a wheel in the sky illustrated over Japan. Roue Celeste Flamboyante, a flamboyant celestial roue, which I guess is like some type of manifestation, some type of fiery manifestation. And then you see down there on the left one of those Tengu birdmen that they have in Japan. Apparently, you know, again, symbolizing that these beings could fly. Oh, sorry, it was an accident, Vakapala said. Yeah, that's true. All right, so anyway, really good stuff here. So here's another one. This is from Jacob Elbfast, 1535, and it is called Weather Sunset. Now, is this absolutely confirmation of a UFO sighting? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, he could just be illustrating astrological conjunctions between the sun and the moon, perhaps, or something. But, you know, it sure has provocative elements, and apparently might have been some type of aerial phenomenon. This could have been something that extraterrestrials could create to create a visual manifestation, and it also looks like the letter Q, doesn't it? Which is pretty cool. Belinda Jensen just donated. David, you are such a blessing to everyone. I send you much love and light. Please continue bringing light into a world that needs it. Much love, Melinda. Thank you very much, Melinda. Really, really appreciate your help. So yeah, this one trips me out because apparently there was some type of celestial manifestation like this that people were seeing, clearly caused by a higher intelligence. There's the town down at the bottom. You want to see the whole thing again, you can go back and look. But another similar phenomena that apparently was something that people actually saw. Strange object appears in a Dutch art from 1660, and there it is. And notice that it has the disc shape again, and there's faces inside, and those faces look human-like, but not entirely human. So this might have been another weird extraterrestrial manifestation. This again is from Crystal Links. The illustration depicts a sighting by 2 Dutch ships in the North Sea of an object that was moving slowly in the sky. It appeared to be made by 2 discs of different sizes. The source for this account is one of the books entitled Theatrum Orbis Terrarum by Admiral Blau, or Blue. These books were compilations of articles by different authors and consisted of detailed accounts of long engagements at sea, cartography information, etc. So some type of UFO manifestation. Okay, so here's another one, a very interesting one, illustration over Hamburg, Germany, November 4th, 1697. And what we see here, again, looks like stylized flying discs in the sky